So, next question is by Suresh. He said, how do we divinize work? What are the signs the ego is wearing a spiritual mask? So, the teachings that have helped me most in terms of how to work, how to go about daily life, are from the Bhagavad Gita, where we are instructed to act without selfish attachment to any particular outcome, to look at our work as a form of service and do the work for the sake of work itself rather than constantly holding a motive as to where it must take us. Of course, on the surface level, you do your work for certain reasons, like, providing for your family, maybe like just your personal enjoyment, or even where you want your career to go. But now we allow these intentions to be just surface level things that don't ultimately matter to us. They're just there to direct our personal journey, but inwardly we hold no attachment to them. We see that, hey, I've been placed in this role by life, by God. And so we perform this role with utmost integrity and we do the work as a form of service to God's creation and God Himself. And all the while we work, we do our best to be present, not just worrying about the results of our work, not needing to be perceived in a certain way because of the work we are doing. These are just a few ways that we can divinize everything we do. And this doesn't just only apply to our professional work, it also applies to how we are in our household or in daily worldly life. And as we try to practice this teaching, that's when we start to observe the ego wearing many masks. Um, you notice selfish motive in your mind. All of these layers are revealed, right? All these, sometimes you even notice manipulative behavior within yourself. You are trying to always get some sort of benefit for yourself. You want people to act in a way that you like. You want things to go in the way you like, and you try to sometimes do all sorts of things, mental and physical, to like make those things happen. So we observe all of these tendencies of the mind. Rather than identifying with them, we remain as the witness. And the mind may have many expectations and attachments. We cannot control that. We cannot get rid of them. But now we don't need any of those expectations and attachments to be fulfilled. Previously, we were identified as the mind. So it was my expectation, my attachment. But now that we are bringing the mind under our watchful eye, recognizing I am not the mind has expectations and attachments, yet I don't. Whether the mind's expectations are fulfilled, I'm okay either way. So that's the sort of role we take in our daily life. The teaching of surrender has come into our life. We know that ultimately whatever happens is the will of God, and my job is to experience whatever may come my way. Being willing to experience what is without any resistance, being willing to do what I need to do to play this role life has given me without any resistance. I do the day to day things without any specific attachment to outcome. That is the way we practice. And so in the Gita, it is said that this itself is a spiritual practice. This is one way of realizing your own true nature as well. when practiced alongside meditation and total surrender, it is a beautiful way to be.